Three deer decided to stop by and hang out. Hey everyone, we got some of the crew in from McCann. Justin himself is actually here doing some work. He dropped in the grinder pump, and on the walls that I mentioned, I think previously, we are putting some ecology blocks in. He's just unloading those ecology blocks right now and getting them ready to go so that we can line those up for our retaining wall along the outer edge of the property line. So it's getting exciting. We did a quick check with the permit office. They said maybe still another 2 weeks out, unfortunately, for the permits. Never fun to hear delays, but hopefully we can get those soon. So if you don't recognize this, that is bear poop. The bears are showing up because some Airbnb tenants leave some garbage out, which attracts bears, unfortunately. Hey everybody, in addition to some additional work being done to put in the grinder pump, we had a bunch of ecology blocks delivered. Each one weighs 2,000 pounds. Today, Justin from McCann Trucking had to bring in the big backhoe to lift off the ecology blocks. They are going to use them to build up a retaining wall on the one side of the driveway, as well as all the way up to the side of the house, so that we can get a nice flat grade where we can park, as well as start to build up an area where we can have a fire pit and also do some planting with some terraces. So as we brought over the pipe from the septic that will connect to this grinder pump that we now have placed in the ground, the pipe will connect to that little outlet down there, and that inlet is for the power for the grinder, and then we'll cut into the side here where we are here in the back of each cabin. Will connect into this sewage. So the crew is at it again today, digging away so that they can put the blocks in place to build the retaining wall. we are getting the blocks in place, and we'll use that to build out our first wall along here, just going around this tree, and then we'll terrace that and then build up a second wall and terrace it, and that way we can build a garden, and we can have in this area right here a nice little fire pit and place to hang out, and then this wall here will get filled in, and then we'll have from this wall all the way over to the shop. You'll have a place to park, and then the cabins will be where those two backhoes are. So it's coming along. So they've trenched in the back side of where the cabins will be, so that we can hook up the septic coming off the cabins and heading over into the grinder pump, where it'll then grind up the poop and send it on its way up to the septic, way up by the house. So they filled all this in. There's the grinder pump. We got water coming in for the cabin, and clean out pipe, and the drain pipe for the septic. Same thing over here on this one. They backfilled the well already, but we'll have to dig that back out just to hook it into the shop for filtering the water. Got plenty of space here now for parking. Up there we'll put some pavers down and put in a fire pit and some seats so we can hang out and watch the sunset from over there, and then we'll fill in that wall with some blocks. But so much more space. This place is looking so different now. Hey everybody, back here on the home front. They have pretty much finished up what they could for now, graded the ground, and I guess the next step will be for us to dig out our holes for the foundation for the cabins, and then they'll have to backfill all that in and be ready to go. Hey everybody, we just picked up our last permit for all the work. So now it's just go time. Get it done. Get those places built.
Okay,
Let's
I need
do
a
it.
nap now.
So they've dug out the corner there. They're gonna run some pipe from the corner of the shop, where I will have a water filter and a water pump, over to the well. And then from there it will feed after filtering. So we'll have an in and an out. So after filtering, we'll filter the water, run it out, reconnect it to the main line to the house, and then the secondary line to the cabins over here. I don't know how easy it is to see, but this morning I strung out the location of where the sonotubes or the piers will go and stake that out as well. So I got all that done for this cabin. I started to work on it, but actually they are going to just dig a trench and we're gonna fill in the sonotubes. And so I'll have to remeasure them out anyway. As you can see, the sonotubes were delivered today. So that'll be used for the piers. And everything is gonna get poured next week. So making good progress here on the home front. They're going to be pouring concrete next week, so pretty excited about that. And then we can start to build out the shops and the cabins. We'll have to put after the piers go in, then we'll put the beams on top of that, and then we'll be ready to put floors down, and the cabins will get delivered in a few weeks.